No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Finds a little space. Got the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Steamrolling the defense. They made the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands, and I think if you're on offense, you move him around, and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. They'll test the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a crease to the left. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41?
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Catch in the middle, it's Simmons. Stumbled to the ground.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Howard. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
On a big third down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football.
Turning it on! Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up, but this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Shoots it to the left. With the catch, it's Williams.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Quickly to the tight end. Got some room in it at the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Smokey the Cannon not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. There he goes. Inside the 40. across the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Sending the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Snags it quickly on the left. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
One of the things that really impresses me about this receiving group is their physical receivers. They can break tackles. They don't just go down as soon as someone gets close to them. These guys are always fighting for extra yards.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Makes the grab. It's Lockett. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Let's send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw for it. Got a man. It's Gibson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Well, it sets up 4th and short now early in the game, and this is now a massive decision for the head coach because it is early. And how aggressive are you willing to be? You could get this first down, pay it off, go score, create some incredible momentum, or you don't get it.
Breaks into the open. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. That time they were in their own territory. That took some lower intestinal fortitude.
It definitely did. And listen, if that's what you're going to be, that's who you're going to be. You're going to be that kind of offense and be aggressive, then stick with who you are. And apparently, nowadays, going for it on your own end, it really ain't nothing anymore.
Fires to the big fella. Inside the 35. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Complete to the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. On the move, it's Watson. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into to the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Howard. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Power football with the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Leaves it with the back.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Finds his man. It's Thompson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll take it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
Well, there you're seeing the mentality of this head coach in the game, going for it on fourth down.
He'll take a shot. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down.
Well, you see them there taking a shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Fletcher.
Yeah, and a really good job by the QB understanding it. Seeing the running back, waiting for him to break. He runs the angle route, breaks inside, throws it right in front of him. Nice touch by the QB, Palmer.
Yeah, it's really important to have that touch too, David, because you got to remember these running backs, yeah, they've got good hands, but they're not stud wide receivers, so the location of the throw has to be good. And also, you got to put a little bit of touch on it, make it easy for him. If you make it easy, they'll make the catch and get you the first down.
The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They think there's room to run to the right here. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got him. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They want to run this quarterback. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To throw, it's Knight. Quarterback adapting. And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Auburn! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's going to bring this one out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's the handoff. Powers through the defender. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Wow, what a big play. And how about the hit-stick tackle right there? That's one this offense is going to remember.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He unleashes a long one. Makes the grab on the left side. Turning it on. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Texans! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They go to the ground. There he goes.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Snagged in the middle, it's Kane. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Knight. Got him downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Fires to the right. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. That's a bad drop.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Here comes the heat. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be fourth down.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their third possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. They finally make the stop, and that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, we just went into half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently and to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Coastal Carolina has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the surf turf in Conway. They're up by 4 over Temple. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Rifles it down the middle. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Under fire.
The greatest show on earth, baby.
And the Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him move him inside. You see him move him outside. You see him move him in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
The Longhorns will go for it here on fourth down. Finds his man. It's Wingo. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Manning. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Back to pass on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Kane. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You got a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience, bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. He's in open space downfield. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Kane. Breaks into the open. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Really nice decision by the quarterback. Third and long, and nothing was open deep down the field, so he's able to check it down and get it to a pretty athletic guy who shows you what they can do with the ball after the catch. He finds a few blocks, he uses his speed, and that turns into be a huge gain for the offense.
Give to the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. Running to Green. Looks as if Auburn will have enough for the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Watson. Oh, he's got some space. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. So first down will open up the final period. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Tigers. And they've moved out front here in the forum.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good. Really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the fourth quarter.
And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Florida Atlantic has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Boca Raton. They're up by 8 over FIU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Manning. Boom. Makes the catch, it's Rocket. Turning it on! Moves it out to the 34-yard line, a nice 15-yard gain on that one.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Got his man downfield. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Makes the catch. It's Moore. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
And now he's in the 400 club, 400. That's a pretty good day at the office when you're putting up over 400 yards. This defense hadn't had a lot of answers.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. He's got it on the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
And he's going to bring this one out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Auburn offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
To the air on second down. Pressure in his face, and he lets him fly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And this defense has an opportunity to close this one out, right? Like, it's in the fourth quarter, you got the lead, a few more stops, and it's dub time. So pinning your ears back, rushing the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable is definitely job number one.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Picks up the first down. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Auburn going to work with another first down. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Watson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Direct snap. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late. I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Thompson. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Watson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up fourth down.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Longhorns! They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy, because he's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on fourth down. Just get a stop, get a tackle, back the ball away. We're going to pick it off, and we're going to take it to the house. Great play.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Fletcher. He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
With this situation in the game trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
Fires left. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Bringing it back.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense.
Jackrabbit. Stand. Let's go. Easy. Reset. Here we go. Stand. Good. Set. High. Slab. On.
Ain't doing nothing.
Pound 55 weak. Ready, go.
You and me,
Get set. Get set. Come on, set. Set. Hut. Ready, ready. Here we go. Ready. Igloo. Igloo. Ready. Cobra. Go. Green 25. High.
go time, baby.
Down. Ready, ready.
Let's get that.
Moves. And on. Stand. Ready. Stand. Here we go. Reset. Flare. Flare. Stand. .42 Spider. High. Ready. High. Easy. Ready, go. Let's go. Ready, ready. Easy. Ready.
All day.
Cricket. Ready. Here we go. Go.
You know I did it.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Hot. Lasso. Last. Ready, ready. Spider. Sit on. Set. Set. Get set. Get set. Reset. Come on, set. Jackrabbit. High.
4-2 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Hot. Clear. Clear. Ready, ready. Ready. Easy. Set. Let's go. Reset. Easy. Set. Here we go. Cricket. On. Set. Ready, go. Philly. Lasso! Lasso! Ready, ready! Get set! Get set! Ready! Come on, set! Fire! Ready! Set! Hut! Here we go! Go! Jackrabbit! Hut! Down! Ready, ready! Out, 55 weeks! Stand! Igloo! Spider. Cricket. On. 29 Philly. Ready, go. Lasso. Ready, ready. Spider. Get set, get set. Jackrabbit. Ready. Come on, set. Slam. Ready. Pound 55, go. Stand. Hut. Up. Igloo. Igloo. Ready, ready. Here we go. Cobra. Green 25. Moves. Spider. Cricket. Stand. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Lasso. Lasso. Down. Up. Spider. Jackrabbit. On. Slab. Ready, go. Pound 55. Ready, ready. Stand. Ready. Ready. Here we go. Ready. Flare. Flare. Go. Ready. Hot. Igloo. Igloo. Ready, ready. Cobra. Green 25. Easy. Let's go. Moves. Stand. 42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Here we go. Ready, Jackrabbit. Get set, get set. Go. Come on, set. High. Left. Pound 55 wheel. Set. Hut. Here we go. Down. Stand. Ready. Here we go. Igloo. Igloo. Ready, go. Cobra. Green 25. Green 25. Hot. Stand. Ready. Ready, ready. Moves. And on.
Right down the...
Here we go. Stand. 42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Cricket. Stand. Flare. Flare.
That's all you got?
Ready. Hot. Easy. Let's go. Easy. Ready, go. 29 Philly. Here we go. Ready, ready. Set. Ready. Lasso. Lasso. Ready. Spider. Get set. Get set. Go. Come on, set. Hot. Jackrabbit. Slab. Ready, ready. Set. Hut. Here we go. Set. Down. Reset. Here we go. Flare. Flare. Pound 55 weak. Ready, go. Ready. Easy. Ready. Moves. 42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Cricket. 29 Philly. Fire! Ready, go! Get set! Get set! Ready, ready!